When did you know you were wired for business?
That's a really interesting question because it's only recently that I've like looked back on my life and gone, okay. So I was always smart at school, and no one could ever package it up into a neat little thing and say you're going to be this or you're going to be that, or and so I kind of just got told that I was going to be a teacher, that was my jam, and I'm like, are you serious? I couldn't think of anything worse. And so I went to university. I started a law degree, and I also started a degree in, I believe it was like media and communications or something. And I quit law because I realized that I also wanted to have a life at some point, and that wasn't going to happen. And I continued to do media and communications, but the curriculum to me just seemed like a joke, right? I have nothing against higher education, but okay, I haven't told many people this, but I kind of had a defining moment where we had to do an assignment, and I really can't remember like what the premise of the assignment was, but I was like, I'm just going to completely take the mickey out of this assignment. And if I do well, because I was academic, and I was like, if I do well, I'm going to quit. And I got such a good mark, and I did the assignment on nudism or something like that. Like it was just, I know, right? Like media and communications, nudism, like what the heck? So I quit. And then I started a business degree. And I did that for a number of years. I got quite a ways through, and I was working in corporate at the time, and management. And it got too much because of my job, but it also was not moving fast enough for me, and I was starting to shift into the digital space. So all that to say, I mean, you don't need to know life history, but all
That's
that
good.
to say, one thing I always told myself through, particularly through the end of high school and university and in my working career, one thing you always heard me utter was, I don't know what I want to do and I don't know who I want to be, but I love business. And that was the only thing I knew. I was just like, I love business. I love the challenge. I love winning a sale. I love selling. I love the meetings. I love the strategizing. I loved all of that. And it just took me a few different paths to kind of figure out where I wanted to like land and come back down to earth.
Love that. And you can definitely hear the passion in your voice when you were talking. It changed from when you were talking about your education to your passion to run business, which is fantastic.